Watch. Well, we're not playing Overwatch or playing Helldivers, but a lot of this discussion will go towards Overwatch, what we played, what we saw, what we liked, what we thought was garbage. Yeah.
Bastion.
Bastion. Yeah, Bastion's gonna take up half of this conversation, I'll tell you that right now. So, go ahead and pick a planet for us to invade, Rambo, so we can spread some of this freedom throughout the galaxy.
We'll start out with medium, just to kind of get our...
Yeah.
Plus the forest environment, bug planet.
It's cool. So, Overwatch is 3 days away. I'm still kind of addicted to it, if I'm honest. Yeah. I went into the game. Yeah. I went into it with an open mind. I figured that, you know, let them prove their worth. I know it's Blizzard. I'm a personal follower of Blizzard's work, so I know it's gonna have certain things at top notch, but the shooter market, man, that's a sensitive market. They gotta become correct. You know, there's a lot of competition in that area. Shit, we got Battlefield 1 coming out. Uncharted was coming out in the same time frame. Your favorite Battleborn. Yeah. No, it's competition.
Topic of Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, well, I don't think we're not gonna tarnish this discussion with mention of that game. No. We good on that. We good on that. Call of Duty stuff. Call of Duty, bro. Anyway.
Call of Duty.
Yeah. So, I think we should. Yeah, let's get straight into the Overwatch action. Actually, while I pick my loadout here, I feel like the game was surprising, which was strange because I watched so many videos before we actually played the beta. I didn't think there was too many things for me to be surprised about, but I was wrong. Yeah. It's the details. It really is. The devil's in the details, because a lot of the stuff that really impressed me was the game-to-game, moment-to-moment gameplay. Like, for example, that sound design video I sent you from Eurogamer, where they're talking about how all the individual footsteps are different, how all the guns sound different, all the ultimates are very distinct. It made me think, well, to be honest, it made me think that the game has one of those easy entry barriers, but when it comes down to people, yeah, it has a really high ceiling for mastery.
Yeah.
A really high skill ceiling. So I, for one, appreciate that kind of, because I noticed throughout the week or whatever few days that we had it, I was figuring out little tricks, not only just to play adapt to my play style, which was cool, because, you know, you could just be Reaper and teleport and just bust people in the face, but you could also play in a more covert type of way where, you know, you sneak up on a couple, you know, teleport behind. You could teleport damn near across the map, which is something I had to figure out. And then all of a sudden they turn around and you're already busting shots in them, which is a beautiful, beautiful thing. That's one thing. Also, all the guns feel different, which I didn't necessarily expect either. You know what I mean? Like,
dropping equipment.
Reaper's shotgun felt very different. Like, which was your favorite weapon to use? Not character, but weapon.
Weapon? I actually had a lot of fun using Roadhog's shotgun. That was... I didn't think was going to be... I guess it came down to, you know, hooking people and pulling them in is what really made the shotgun what it was with that.
You know what surprised me that I enjoyed?
Rocket launchers.
Oh yeah, I know you love that rocket launcher. That splash damage is kind of ridiculous. But what was surprisingly satisfying to me was Lucio's gun.
Oh yeah.
I think it was the sound of it. I don't know, something about the reverberations, and it just felt like it had a nice pace to the way that the bullets actually came out. You know? And the noise that it made, that it was a cool weapon. It actually did a little bit of damage too. It was alright. Yeah. Yeah, that knockback when you can knock them into a tunnel, 300 style. Yeah, that's beautiful. Actually feels like you're doing something. Yeah, that's the thing. The game has that strategy that we look for all the time. It ain't just run in, shoot everything that moves. But shit, when you run in, you basically have to identify who's around you right away. That's the first thing. Cause shit,
Who's the highest threat?
you're right. Yeah, you have to assess the threats, and cause shit, if you run in and then you run into a Reaper and a Mercy, it's very different than if you run in and you're facing against a Tracer and a Lucio. It's like, it's two totally different things. So I think they did a really good job at actually making each battlefield distinct and varied. And like we were saying with the footsteps, like even before I watched that video, I realized like, yo, as you just walk around, like I knew in my head as soon as I heard it, Reinhardt coming. And then I start to think like, okay, well let me not stand out in the open because he'll just smash me. Or if I hear a Tracer, I'll be like, okay, so either I need to use my ultimate, or it's not really a big threat. It's like I could look at her in a second. She ain't gonna just kill me right away, even though she does do kind of ridiculous damage. But right, yeah.
With your lovable shield.
Yeah, it's just us. Yeah, she's just so damn fast, man. But that's another thing that I guess we should discuss, which is the player variety or character variety. All those damn characters felt different. All of them. Winston's playstyle is hugely different than Roadhog. Hugely different than Reinhardt. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh,
You know, I want to point out something. When we were playing the Battleborn beta, you notice how about 7 characters in that game had stealth?
yeah.
I don't think one Overwatch character has stealth.
Stealth. No. Yeah, because they want you to always see your enemy. Like Reaper can like phase out, but he's not stealth. You know what I'm saying? Like you clearly see where he's going. Yeah, it's dangerous as hell, but it's not.
Mike didn't really need a soldier, frontline soldier doing invisibility.
That made zero sense.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, talking about that's it. Yeah, Battleborn was. Yeah, Battleborn is. It's just the whole attention, right? The attention to detail, the care that was involved in the balancing, the variety. It's just, I liked it. But don't get me wrong, though. Battleborn I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
I had an awkwardly enjoyed the game when it was cool. Like I'm not into MOBAs. Well, that honestly didn't feel like a MOBA game. I never knew what was going on.
Well, I mean, we was figuring it out a little bit towards the end, though. We was getting
Overwatch from Battleborn.
Oh yeah, no, Overwatch.
You know what's going on at all times.
Yeah. They make it very clear. It's very succinct about what you're supposed to really be doing. Even though you still have people that run around and just try to get kills. It's not the game's fault necessarily. It's just people not really, wanting to go along with the plan.
Well, that is how like some characters roll. Like Tracer, like she isn't supposed to be on the objective. She's supposed to be
Right. Which is I mean that's cool. if they play it right, but a lot of people, even them, they're still trying to do the whole, you know, one-man army kind of deal. And that ain't gonna work. That'll get your ass blasted real quick. I wonder if this is enough to even kill this thing. Are you serious? Oh, it's not anti-armor? That barrage will do it.
Well, I kind of want to go back to the sound design, like how you almost don't even need to have a mic in that game, because how the characters communicate with each other through different tasks.
Yes.
Like, say a Torbjorn has a turret up, and you take the turret out, the character you're using would say turret down.
Yes, and it's tell the whole team. Yeah. No, I thought that was brilliant. Because half the time, to be honest with you, half the time the only reason I knew stuff was going on is because the other characters were telling me. Where it's like, okay, sniper spotted or something like that. I'm like, damn, they tell you everything. But that just goes to show how much Blizzard really thought about how they're going to implement the kind of team-based gameplay that they're doing. Like, I've had somebody tell me, oh, well, it feels like Team Fortress. But you know what? If you go into the game thinking it's going to feel like that, you're going to draw those type of similarities through the gameplay. That's not necessarily the fault of the game. That's like those people who say, oh yeah, it's a shooter, it's just another Call of Duty. Hey, just because it has guns in it don't mean it's like Call of Duty.
Yeah, I'm kind of guilty of that with Overwatch and Battleborn. And then I like started hearing and listening to different points and whatnot.
Oh yeah, no, that's... Oh, get out of it. Oh shit. Oh, nice. Really made it. Yep. Oh, the oil extractor. Oh. Yeah, man, that's... We got 3 days left for that thing to come. And you know what's good about it as well? It really promotes like team play. You remember those matches where, man, we've been looking for that. There's gonna be a whole bunch of gameplay. So everybody watching this video, you know, subscribe to the channel if you want to see some of that strategic action, because that's what it's really gonna be about. And if you got a PS4, you can join us too. My PSN name is the same as my YouTube. Yeah, exactly. You always need some people that ain't just random, that want to actually work together and knock these objectives out. That want to team up together. And, you know, you just become so much stronger when you work as a team in that game. It's just ridiculous. Remember the times when, like, our team would be getting stomped, and then we would just switch to like a Winston and a Mercy or something like that, or Winston and Lucio, and then it just turned the whole game around.
Push the objective, or just don't look back.
Start going 8.
Suddenly motivate the blue dots.
Yeah, that motivation.
That's always a great feeling. I can't even be upset.
Yeah.
Turn the whole tide of the game. It's like, that just happened.
Yeah. 1 minute they drooling on themselves, and then the next minute they actually following you into the objectives and getting their own kills and things like that. Yeah, you know, it's like, but what makes it cool is you go in, you switch your character, and then all of a sudden the match that you've been playing for the last 10 minutes feels very, very different. Because if you were playing like a Zenyatta for the first half and then you switch to Reinhardt, all of a sudden it's just it almost feels like a whole different game. Yeah, I love that aspect of it. That's what kept it fresh. So you never feel like, well, you never feel like it's just completely hopeless. No, it just, you never feel like you're completely hopeless, because there was times when we were like, damn, we're getting our asses kicked. You want to just try 2 healers, and then we run in, and all of a sudden, yeah, it made a difference. You know. And I feel like that's an important aspect to have. What the hell, we didn't get the oil field?
Oh, I think we have one more.
Oh. Alright. Yeah, that's like... Oh, shit. Of course he wants to show up. Let's check it out. Keep him occupied. Oh, there he comes. Who the hell locked me down?
That's kind of where I wish Battleborn would have been different. You remember one time we were playing, you were using that Miko character. You're like, damn, I just want to change off. Like, it ain't working.
Right. That's a huge thing. I think they stuck to their MOBA roots. Right, yeah. They stuck real heavy to that MOBA thing. Which, I mean, you know, MOBA's popular, so I guess they wanted to catch that crowd on console, but, you know, some games just don't really mesh as well on console as others. You know, shooters are going to be popular no matter where you put them. MOBAs, it's a little different. Like, people know, yeah, right. People understand capture and control, you know what I mean? That's in Call of Duty, everybody knows that. And even if, well, even I was just about to say, even if they don't understand that, you still got people who could just come in and kill people, and you could still help out the team a little bit. They don't get as many points. Whereas in Battleborn, it's like, yo, if our team wasn't working right, that shit is damn near impossible. Yeah, it was almost no point to even trying to really get that. Oh, get your face blasted, boy. Oh shit. Straight blasted, boy. Might need your barrage down there. So.
I don't like that displacement field.
Oh, now let's talk about ultimates. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta bring you back. Gotta get this sample first. Oh. Shit, I forgot how to do it. Oh no, let me get up. Shit, I'm stuck. Oh wow, dude. Oh right. Ultimates are a big part of what makes these characters kind of feel different. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? It makes. Oh, don't forget your gun down there. Yeah. Oh, really? You see where my blood spatter is? Shit is not under the damn thing. Let me just get on this. Alright. Yeah, the ultimates, like when you think of Genji and you swinging around a blade compared to Pharah, where you're like up at the top of a building just raining down rockets on people. It's totally different. And it seems like they all, well, except for Bastion. We're gonna have to get on Bastion in a minute. Yeah. They all take some kind of skill, like some type of strategy to really get them to land. Because the thing is, even with Reaper, you would think you could just drop down and use that thing anywhere, but they kill you so fast when you're spinning in that whirlwind. So damn fast. Even McCree, because
if you have a Hanzo or a Widowmaker nearby,
oh
shut
god,
that Reaper down.
yeah, that's dead easy. And then even McCree, when you get that high noon going, you got to line up headshots. So it's like you're a sitting duck while you're waiting for this motherfucker to aim. And then, you know how many times I got killed trying to do high noon just because I'm just like, on their screen it looks like I'm just standing in the middle of the street waiting to shoot people. And everybody knows. As soon as they hear it's high noon, everybody knows what's going on. Which is dope. Because before I didn't realize that the enemy team and our team said different things.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, you know, you had to kind of be conscious of what was going on. But now,
which is good because it puts you on your toes. So like if you like for example you hear Farrah say justice reigns from above. When you hear that word justice, you're ducking for cover.
Right.
You don't want any part of that.
No, it's dope.
And when she's on your team, you hear her say rocket barrage incoming, I believe. So you know you don't have to cover because it's a friendly ally using the ultimate, which is a very nice feel.
Yeah, it felt like there was just this ebb and flow to it where, you know what I mean? You're playing the game, you're shooting people, but you're listening for your teammates' comments, you're listening for the enemy, you're listening for footsteps. It's very audio. It's a very audio experience. You know, a lot of it really is just character atmosphere. I think that's what I'm gonna coin it, character atmosphere. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when you're running around, you may not even see the threat. A lot of times you don't see the threat. You either gotta feel it or you have to just understand who's doing what. So when you hear it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have to, because it's too late. If you come around the corner and you see a Reaper and a McCree looking at you, you're ready to run back. There's just, you know what I'm saying? There ain't no escaping that. But then before you get to the corner, you hear McCree walking and you hear the spurs on his boots, you're like, oh shit, I ain't walking out there. You know what I'm saying? Or you hear that doof doof and you're like, oh, that's a Reaper. I ain't going out there. Or at least if you go out there, you're gonna be real cautious about how you do it.
Or if you hear the faint chains dangling from Roadhog's gun.
Yeah, the funny, and the funny thing is, like, when I hear a Roadhog coming, I'm not as afraid as when I hear, like, Bastion, for example. You know, it's not the same kind of thing. Roadhog is more like, okay, I can go out there, I just can't get close to him. You know what I mean? It switches your mind state too. It switches your awareness. But if I hear a Reaper, it's like, I'm not even gonna go look at the Reaper until I know that he's either reloading or, you know what I'm saying? It's gotta be one of those situations, because they just do so much, damage.
That may not even work if you even have multiple people.
Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. But as a healer is dope, because I feel like I'm inspiring the team to move forward, you know. Which is a great thing about Overwatch, is the classes, where if you don't just feel like being super aggressive, you could just pick a healer, kind of chill back. You know.
It is very relaxing. I didn't think just sitting back.
Yeah, it's great, man. And you saw me, I was having a ball with Symmetra, just laying sentries down. Her little laser gun does some pretty good damage too. It's good shit. I'm gonna reload and then I'm gonna drop that damn metal finder. Oh shit. Oh, back up. Off me. Another thing, sniping is actually satisfying in that game too. Even though it doesn't really have the bullet drop of like a Battlefield, it's such a damn mobile game. When you finally land a couple of headshots in a row, it's like, damn, I'm doing something out here. But I haven't really been getting killed.
Did we make a point how each ultimate has its own distinct sound, like Junkrat's you better hope you have a Reinhardt or something like that.
Alright. Yeah, because that's another thing. When those ultimates come out, there's always a counter to everything. You know? Sometimes the counter is just running behind cover, which is, that's okay.
Reloading.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Confirmed.
Yeah, that is how it feels. It feels like one wrong move, the rest is done.
Especially if you go against a character like Reaper. You gotta be understood. One well-placed headshot, probably not.
Yeah, I think that's... You know what's crazy about Reaper? Just when you think you have him, he teleports away. That's the danger of Reaper. You never know exactly when you really have a grip on him.
That's singing crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good discussion. No, I'm just playing. What we're gonna do right now, since we just died and we're salty, we're gonna talk about Bastion. Let's just get straight into it. This old greasy scumbag character that they put in the game that gets abused time and time again for the cowards that like to sit in the back and get free kills. Alright, now that we got that out the way. Now, what honestly do you feel about that? Do you feel Bastion, like they say, is really just balanced at higher levels of play, or do you think he really is just broken? Like, just
after watching Genji challenges, I believe he's just more of a high-level character to counter. Not him being a high level, but you know, have a good composition on your team. He won't really stand it. You remember that one game we played against all Bastions?
Yeah.
That got shut down real quick.
Yeah, we destroyed those guys. They really didn't know what to do, because the thing about Bastion is, if you could ever just flank him, that's the key. Like, if you don't have a Genji, you gotta flank him. But the problem with flanking him is, yeah,
the teleport right behind him.
Yeah, there are different. Yeah, you're right. There are different. Shit, even a Black Widow could probably get behind him if she really wanted to. I didn't think about that. Tracer should be able to shut down Bastion real quick, but I just never use her.
Yeah. Same with Soldier 76. If you have that, you know, grenade launcher equipped, I'm pretty sure that'll do some hefty damage if you hit it direct.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Because to be honest, Bastion would really sucked at the beginning. I still think, I mean, to have a character that could just sit there like that, I still think they should tweak it a little bit. I really do.
Yeah, I mean, that would
Yeah, there's just certain things that, because that ultimate is just insane.
Equipment on its way.
It turns and moves way too fast. That's my problem. If they could just make the tank move like a tank, you might have something. That's me all out here. Yeah. Oh shit, I forgot how to. That worked out.
Request acknowledged.
Yeah, you do. Oh shit, I got the engine too. Is this my thing? No. Where's my jump? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so he sits in the corner. You gotta have, I mean, I guess that's part of the cool features of the game, where each character, based on which character you're playing, you have to identify the threat and identify the strategy to kill him, or to deal with him, or to not get killed by him. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when they had a Bastion out there and I was playing with like a McCree, if I'm not close, I'm just not close. Or with McCree, you could kind of pop out and snipe him. So I was doing that a little bit, but I couldn't face him. See, with Genji, my man Genji, I could just run right out there and just bait him and just completely destroy his ass with this reflex. And if the reflect didn't kill him, I'd be able to, you know, teleport behind him with my little blade slash there. Yep. And a good thing, if you have a Reinhardt, you could basically just walk up to a Bastion too. So then at least the other people in the team can, you know, try to do some damage on him while he's just shooting at your shield. You know what? This makes me want to play the game even more, just so I could find out how to deal with Bastion even better.
That's another big thing. Like, the beta wasn't long enough to figure out what can all counter Bastion. I'm thinking over time, there would be a lot of characters in. Rob is a huge threat that make him pretty much, I wouldn't say obsolete, but less usable in a lot of times.
Yeah, it's just gonna be basically, yeah, his tank mode is gonna be the problem forever. You know, the turret mode is just gonna be an annoyance.
Unless the payload's moving and they got a Reinhardt.
Oh yeah, we have to be honest about that. It ain't as straightforward as we're making it sound. There's definitely moments where they could take care of that.
I think someone asked that on Twitter, and I don't think they ever got a reply.
Probably not really exactly. Yeah.
But they were quick to say, you know, Genji is a... yeah, Genji, Hanzo, and Widowmaker, they just kept saying that over.
Yeah, for the counters.
Like, alright, get it. But I don't think you're answering the real question here.
Yeah, because that Reinhardt shield is tough as hell.
Have a 200 round clip. With no cooldown, no recoil.
Yeah, because that's the thing, if Reinhardt is standing there and you're shooting, even if you're sniping, your bullets don't just go through Reinhardt's shield. And then if, like that one guy where they had Mercy buffing Bastion, that shit was terrible. Alright, you're gonna have to take care of this. I mean, that was just...
That's where prioritizing targets comes in. Like, if you see a Mercy or any type of healer, you know that's probably the target you want to go at. Because, you know, they're going to keep... You know, say Mercy has her ultimate, it's a, you know, a group revive. So, the whole team's dead and she's the only one alive and she has her ultimate, she'll pick everybody up.
Right. Yeah.
Whoever's in range to be picked up. So, like, at that point, Mercy is a huge target to, like, take out.
And that's the thing, I was like getting pretty decent at that. But the problem is, if you have a Bastion being buffed, Mercy doesn't have a ton of health, but Mercy doesn't go down instantly either. So if she can, if that Bastion trains on you while you're trying to kill Mercy, you're not gonna live long enough to kill Mercy. So it's weird, because the thing is, if you're using like a McCree, yeah, you can basically fan the knife or fan the bullets or whatever it's called and kill Mercy.
Fan the hammer?
Yeah, fan the hammer. And then you kill Mercy with one good, you know, toss of that. But
To the skies.
But Bastion, he's still, yeah, you know what? Nah, I ain't even gonna, I'll just put it this way. I'll just look down on people who use him, and then that'll be that. That's how he's gonna end up being. Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what the UMP uses. So, you know, we let them be what they are. Oh shit. Why am I like on the ground but I can't actually, I can't put it out. So, yeah, because I mean, there's ways to deal with that part. So other than Bash, oh, Tracer. Now, Tracer is forever going to be a pro.
As long as she has those infinite, well, not really infinite, but quick respawn times of her blink.
Right. Yeah. I think that they might need to look at that. Because the cooldown on
time,
those...
her 150 health pool becomes about a 500.
Yeah, because the thing is, she could do the rewind and she gets all the health back. All of it. Like, all of it. And she gets, oh, shit. That thing went berserk.
Oh, that SOS? My little friend.
The other weird thing is how I like... Oh yeah, no, this game is quality. Still got
Didn't Alien Isolation come out? not isolation, fucking alienation.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, I think so. But it was like full price. I didn't want to pay full price for that game.
Yeah.
So
I
I
can
gave me.
definitely
Oh yeah. Oh shit. Samples. Hold on, let me do this. I need some ammo too.
Stand by. Equipment on its way.
Okay.
Anyway,
Another.
back to what we were talking
Yeah, I was gonna say another good. Well,
we already covered
yeah, I don't wanna keep.
that sums up that.
Yeah, she's gonna be who she is. I mean, she doesn't. I guess sometimes she feels like she kills you quick, but for the most part, you could kind of dance around tricks, so she's just gonna try to annoy you, which is fine. I'm gonna let her do what she wants to do. But I was thinking it's good that the game is also it rewards good aim because headshots do so much more damage. It just doesn't feel. Yeah, it don't feel sloppy. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like a sloppy game. It feels like they really considered, they considered the lower level player and the high level player, which to me that's important for longevity. Because if the game feels too casual, I'm gonna lose interest in it. But to be honest with you, I don't even think I got near as good as I want to get in that game, in that little beta.
No, there wasn't enough time.
Yeah, not nearly enough.
Like
So
you said, the game's gonna have a high skill cap.
yeah. I'm looking forward to the rank matches so it could actually separate the boys from the men. I hope the feminists don't come get me for saying that. Yeah, the rank matches are gonna be cool. Yeah, for sure. We're gonna have to find some decent players to run with us on that, man. That's a big thing. So
that's the calling card right there, ladies and gentlemen.
yeah, that's the bottom line, man. We had some fun. I got a couple videos up on the channel, so y'all could check that out. See how we run. We like to have fun, man. The game is a lot of fun. The game has a lot of variety. We just kind of like to mess around with it. Get those W's. Gotta get the W's.
Dropping equipment.
Yeah, we was doing all right though, man. Like, Rambo, we was taking care of the business.
Yeah, that was just with 2 of us.
Yeah, half the time exactly. It was like us against the whole damn team, but we was getting it done. So.
One of our fellow House of Woo members wasn't present.
We're gonna have to try to get him on track when the game come out. But yeah, man, I feel like, is there anything else that we didn't discuss in Overwatch? I mean, we talked about, I like the skins and the customization. I think that's pretty cool too. That'll keep me playing for a while.
The game is pretty flawless, other than those very few fixable.
Right. Yeah, it's a couple things here and there. But for the most part, man. Oh, okay, here's some tricks for the people watching that, aren't really too familiar with Overwatch, or maybe just played a little bit. So, keep this in mind. Alright, get out of here.
Incoming fire.
Overwatch is one of those games on the surface level that looks simple, but once you actually pay attention to what is going on within the mechanics, it has a lot to learn. So, yeah. So be mindful of different things. Like with McCree, for example, when you do his roll, it reloads your gun. So you want to set that up and time it so that you can do your fan to hammer, hit a roll, it automatically reload, and then you have another fan to hammer right there, full clip. Little things like that make the huge difference based on when you're playing.
Got another good one. The comboing ultimates. How Zarya's ultimate is a black hole that pulls all people in the area together, so you could use, Junkrat's Riptire or Genji's Dragon ultimate.
Or Hanzo could shoot at the dragon straight through you.
Really, anybody's ultimate can combo well with
Zarya. Oh, Mei is just a beast. Don't sleep on Mei now. That's the only tip I could give you on the Mei. Don't sleep on her. But yeah, even like Genji, don't sleep on that. Like for Genji, if you kill the guy with your blade slash or your whatever that rush charge attack is, it'll automatically refresh the cooldown on it. So basically what you do is you get somebody low with a couple throwing stars, rush through him before he dies, because what that does is it puts you out of the line of fire, because everybody who's seen you kill somebody is waiting for you to run out of your clip or for you to reload, and then they have free shots. So that puts you out of the line of fire, and you have another one waiting in case you have to do it again to get out of there. Or for Zenyatta. The trick with Zenyatta is hit him with discords. That's the first thing, because discords will actually just get people to run away. So sometimes even if you don't plan on killing the guy, still hit him with an orb just to kind of scare him off, just to kind of like push him back a little bit. There's little strategies like that that they put in the game, because the thing is, when they get hit with that orb of discord, they know it. So they don't want, I mean, and that shit, yo. How much does it feel like it does when you hit him with that? Like, what is it, double the damage?
It's pretty much like one good shot with his, or two good shots with his orb.
Yeah,
like
it's
just
crazy.
his R2 attack, that'll pretty much kill him, but if you charge up with L2, there's death.
Right. Yeah, that's another thing.
Really,
the alt
he's pretty
fires.
powerful without the orb, really. He's pretty good. Like, he doesn't feel like a healer, he's very much a healer.
Oh yeah, especially with that super. That's another thing. Ultimates, save them but don't save them. They come back pretty quick, and you never know, that ultimate might keep your team alive long enough to where you get another ultimate. So don't be afraid to drop them things. Don't be afraid to.
Versus is a good example. You got the revive, use that shit comes back very easily.
Yeah, for sure.
It comes back quick.
No, it comes back pretty quick. Yeah, for sure. What in the hell? Yeah, just get on this shit.
I hit it. Oh, you got him.
Oh, so they made it where you could get on even if you're crawling?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't remember that? You've done that before?
Oh, I guess so. Bro, yeah, that is good.
Everybody was on but you and you were crawling.
Well, I guess they got to see an exciting finish to this here discussion. If y'all got any comments of your own, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. You know, I do check and respond to all that. You got any questions, let me know. I got y'all. This here, my boy Dandy, or Dandy Man. Dandy Man to you. Oh, we ain't gonna get into that. We ain't gonna get into that. If they
strictly business.
If they were boycotting Tracer's pose, they definitely gonna boycott the Dandy Man. So appreciate everybody stopping through, watching and everything, man. It's gonna be a lot of Overwatch content on the channel, I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm gonna start doing a lot more opinion pieces, a lot more discussions. So let me know if y'all like it. Hit the like button, hit the whatever. If y'all are new, yeah, hit that subscribe. I mean, you know, whatever. It's free. If you're a hater, hit the dislike button. I ain't mad at you. Do what you do. Live your life. But until the next one, man. We gone.